That defeat hurt, but the two sets of players can still go home with something to show for their fantastic efforts. It's a fight for bronze in the third place playoff. Underway, bronze at stake in this third place playoff of the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Burkina Faso against Mali. Ali Sokundu steps out. Brilliant ball drilled through the midfield, and it's quickly over the top. Held wide, but goes in early. Goes to Aliou through him, and it should have been 1-0. Ousmane Camara maybe couldn't believe his luck that the ball reached him, drifting in from the right flank, but it missed 1, 2, 3, 4 players. But he's lifted his effort high. Well, Mali looking for the boot of Mamadou Doumbia. Any kind of touch might have taken away from Isidore Traoré. Lovely vision, just out of the reach. Clearly did in the penalty shootout, but otherwise has not been beaten. And yet Mali have still ended up in this bronze medal match, but they might find a way ahead. Well, there was a huge chance for Ousmane Camara at the other end. Ibrahim Tiara has shown the same lack of precision. Brilliant run from Kanate. Poked a boot out on his favourite left foot. Just seemed to... It could be a penalty, and the referee, with no hesitation, has pointed to the spot. Burama Kone wants him to go to VAR, but this was great skill by Bugma. Just dragged the ball, and it's a desperate dive from Suleiman Sanogo. I'm not sure Mali are going to see that overturned. I mean, that, especially if the referee sees that angle again, and where he was in live play, is now stepping up from 12 yards to try and score his first of the tournament. He does so with aplomb. Well, muted celebration, but it's a huge goal that puts Burkina Faso on a path to bronze. But it's the first goal that Burama Kone and Mali have conceded at this Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Well, the only side to go the whole distance without conceding was Egypt back in '97. Seem to like the options, so goes through Osman Sambara. Well, the ball sails over. Doumbia is a little sheepish. Drilled across. He got his head under the ball rather than over. Kanate with his arms out, right at the back, but they'll be looking for Mamadou Doumbia. Drifts towards the ball. It's a brilliant first touch. Keeps going. It just flies past the post. He started to heat up in this bronze medal match, but this is some of his best work. Finding the space, but in the end, falling back as he struck it on the angle. But Mali win it in a dangerous position. 4-on-4. Doumbia, the goalkeeper slipped, and it should have been a simple task, but he would have likely had eyes for the ball and maybe didn't realize onside. He just needed to hit the target. Well, we went from 3 minutes stoppage time. Now a healthy amount of time will be added. Or not. So underway for the second half. Burkina Faso with a slender 1-goal lead thanks to Ousmane Kamara's penalty. A wonderful flight of feet from Ousmane Kamara. Driving to the byline, keep going. And it's a ball across for a tap-in! He won the penalty. And now, upper in air, Bougma has got himself a goal. Well, he came in to replace captain Sheikh Kamara. And he's proven why that was a very wise choice from Junior Stallions coach Brahima Sa Traore. But it's all about Ousmane Kamara. He certainly led Mali a merry dance. And at the end, standing to attention and making no mistake was Bougma. Just moments before, it was Sore crossing, deflected to goalkeeper Burkina Faso. All cleared out. A fine touch. And Elio, haven't seen anything. But now the striker striding confidently forward. A sight of goal. The ball was just bobbling. He didn't seem to take enough care, like he did in the first half. Eventually saw Lion 2's effort clear off the line, but in behind is Doumbia. And it's going to be a goal back, and Diarra has finally netted at the tournament. Except it's offside. We'll see if this was even tight. Doumbia trying desperately to curve his run. Ali Sokundu, young winger. It's the footwork and studs of Suleiman Sonogo that's put them under pressure. He slipped, but bailed out by centre-back Traore. Is he onside? He'll hope to be, because he's netted from Ali. And it looks like the flag stayed down. Mamadou Doumbia finally giving Mali hope. Well, he's been caught offside a couple of times. I think this time he's timed it to perfection. Massina Traore, the last player, playing him on. They didn't get the defensive line right this time, Burkina Faso. And Doumbia's punished them, skipping past Kombaure. And that's his 4th goal of the tournament. Mamadou Doumbia certainly put the tension back into the affair. Kone flicked away. Kanate hands up for offside, no flag. Sonogo lifts it in. Backpedaling was Diarra. Sekou Kone. It doesn't reach Martial. The midfielder throws up his arm. He's not interested in the player down. Finds Doumbia. Considering both teams lost from the spot to reach this 3rd place playoff. Oh, Sissoko slips, but he does keep the ball once, twice. Pokes it to Diarra. Well, there's calls. The referee doesn't have to make a decision. VAR will bring to his attention there's something he has to watch, but Alio plays a brilliant little ball. And he's gone down, but that's far too dramatic from Ouedraogo. Ali Sissoko. Burkina Faso just need to hold out. And that should be that. Burkina Faso have a bronze evening ahead. The desolation of their semi-final defeat at the hands of Senegal may not be completely washed away in the Annaba rain, but they at least leaving with a medal and third place on the podium. So the CAF president enjoying again an opportunity to hand out the medals. Of course, the big prize will be handed out tomorrow, and I'll certainly enjoy earning their bronze with a terrific 2-1 victory over two-time winners Amali. Sheikh Kamara didn't make an appearance in this third place playoff, but he's back with his captain's armband. Andre Yameogo took over from the number 10. Deputized brilliantly. A rock alongside Ali Sokundu. Isador already in his sliders. Certainly was much more concerned at the break when he went off with that head injury. Thankfully back out to enjoy the celebrations. Emmanuel Ouedraogo, man of the match in the semi-final despite Burkina Faso eventually losing out to Senegal. And there is Apollinaire Bougma, who came in for the captain, won the penalty, and then tapped in for what turned out to be the winning goal. Alio didn't quite have the end of the tournament his form had suggested in the group stage and the quarterfinals. Still puts in a shift up top. Wasn't to be Boubacar Kamara's night, but this man stood out to the shadows and into the limelight. Amin Compaore in goal as they clinched a podium place. And they are galloping towards a big celebration. It's Burkina Faso who have taken bronze, and it is a third place finish at this Algeria 2023 Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. A brilliant end for an exciting team. How will they fare in the years to come? A number of these players will return, you would hope, in 2 years' time, though some may be promoted with the Under-20 AFCON. Also of huge importance. But in the here and now, the parties here in Annaba, Burkina Faso, third place at this edition of the Africa Cup of Nations Under-17s.